Z over, talking to a devil.
Okay, go up. Whoa! Oh, Jesus. All right, we are live. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome on into the live stream. I see we got someone in chat. How's it going? Juggalo, hope you're doing well. It's been a while since we've actually done a live stream or uploaded anything right now. We've been on our winter vacation, we call it. We do this every year. We take 2 months off from YouTube. So for the months of January, February, and parts of December, we don't upload or do any videos because traveling in the wintertime is awful. So that is where we've been. Hope you guys have been doing well, though. Hope everyone's been doing good. How's it going, Josh? Hope you've been doing well. Welcome on in, everybody. We have missed you all very much. Again, no videos, but that's because we're on our winter vacation, we call it. You've got facial hair. Yes, I'm growing the beard out. It's my, I grow it out every winter because Canadian winters are cold and I need to keep my face warm, so. But he's got his year round. I got mine just for the winter time. So yes, I got the beard. It's growing, but hope you've been doing well. Hope everyone's been doing well. We're getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. We're inching there. We're almost there. We've got 31 to go, so hopefully we can find 31. But yes, I got facial hair. I got a beard growing. It's coming along. We also got shirts too. Look at these things. So we have some shirts available. You guys have been hounding me for merch. We've got merch. I got messages all the time. When's the merch coming? Where's the merch? Well, it's here. So go check it out in the store. We got an EMF, a K2 meter shirt. We have a It's Waving shirt from our capture at the Alameda Museum. We have hoodies. We have Purgatory Adventure mugs. You guys know the mug, right? We have, what else do we have over there? I think hats, I think. Apron, I added that one. We got a Purgatory Adventures apron. You can cook with an EMF shirt on. Cook with an EMF apron. So that's pretty cool. The baby face is gone. It will be back for summer, though, because I can't have a beard in the summertime. It's, I don't usually like growing it out, because it grows awful. It is so thin and patchy, but not bad this time. But summertime is gone. Summertime, I'm going back to just shaving my face. Just not gonna have it. So, how have you been, Josh? I haven't seen you around at all. It's been a while. Hope you've been doing well. Hope everyone's been doing good. So, we want to discuss some of the locations that we were looking at going to for this summer. We were looking at a few. I think this summer we might travel quite a distance to go to a location. We've been exploring some options. We really want to go look at going to a prison, a hospital, or an asylum. And I think this year we want to travel to one of those places. So we've been really trying to find a place that will fit to what we're looking for, and somewhere that's going to let us come in and do an investigation, spend a night. But so far haven't found anything, but we got time, so been okay. That's good. That's really good. But we've been busy too. We've been busy with our own lives. This guy got a new job. I got a new place, so we've been going through a lot, so we really haven't had the chance to upload anything or update the socials or do live streams. We finally decided that we wanted to do a live stream for you guys and hang out and talk and, see what everyone's been up to. So, do you stay in Canada? We want to eventually go to the US. I think it'd be cool, but we got to get our passports and stuff like that, and we got to get insurance, you know, all that sort of stuff to go over to the US. It's really different going over the US. It's not like Canadian, you know, province to province. It's different. We got to get insurance and stuff, so for travel, and that stuff can be expensive. So for now, we want to stay in Canada, but eventually, like in the future, we want to branch off into the US. So we are looking at some options over there. So I know there's tons in the US, tons of locations in the US to go to, and so many I want to go see. There's so many at the top of my list. Like, I've always wanted to go to the Villisca Axe Murder House. That's been top of my list. The Haunted Hill House, the Mineral Wells in Mineral Wells, Texas, top of my list. Like, what's that prison in the U.S.? It's the tallest freestanding prison in the U.S. or in the world. Yeah, it's like a penitentiary. That one's at the top of my list too. American insurance sucks. Canada won't let me in. Welcome to Canada. Oh yeah, Canada's a mess right now. But we're definitely looking at going to the US. There's a lot of places we want to go and check out and see, but there's lots of factors to include as well. But right now I feel like we're not done with Canada, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we've only scratched the surface of the potential locations, right? So there's still tons that have to be explored before we can move into the US. So, and it's not like we got time, right? So we got to find them. I know this year I really want to go check out the casino. The Regina Casino is supposed to be really haunted. And I had a gentleman call there and ask about a potential investigation. They actually said yes to him. So our odds are really high. So, and yes, guys, we have a merch store. I'm gonna throw it in chat for you guys. Go check it out. You guys have been hounding me for a merch store, so I finally did it. We're close enough to 1,000. I said to hell with it. We're doing a merch store. So I got the link for you. You guys don't have to buy anything, but if you guys do, I just want to let you guys know all the money that we collect from this goes back into the channel to help fund our trips and to help pay for gas and whatever else, equipment, you know, stuff like that. So that is what will come from the merch store. And there's some pretty cool stuff in there. Like, the hoodies are wicked. Here, we'll pull it up. We'll have a look. Give me a second here. I gotta set it up. 2 seconds. One. Like, look at some of this stuff in here. So here's the merch store. Look at, we got aprons for cooking. We got some pullover hoodies with the EMF logo on it. We got the It's Waving sweater. We got the It's Waving shirt, which is the ones that which is the ones we're wearing. There's a hat in here, then there's our mug, and then there's the shirt. So, and it comes in a purple color and a black. So I think it's pretty cool. You guys have wanted it for a long time, so I finally made it. We'll grab a link and we'll throw it in. Oh, I can't on that. Ah. Got a link. I'll throw it in here for you guys. You guys can go check it out. You guys have wanted it, so I have delivered. There you go. Look at that. But hope everyone's been doing good. You got anything you want to add? All right, there we go. That's the stream. Oh god. We haven't done, yeah, exactly. It's been a while since we've done a live stream. Never. Yeah, no, we got some videos that we're gonna watch later too. We got some videos we want to watch and react to, I guess it would be. We want to watch our We have our best evidence video that came out, as you guys have seen. Awesome video. I enjoyed making that one as all. The best evidence videos every year are always fun to make for me, because I get to look back to the beginning of the year and see where we started and how far we've come since then. So it's really, really fun to edit those videos. As much as people don't really like them, I like editing them, so they're fun to make. And we have our last location, the Duck Lake Hotel. I tried something new for that video. I tried a new intro, and I think it worked out pretty well. I think it looks a lot better for a video, so I think I'm going to continue using that that method of doing our intros. So, American insurance sucks. That's so funny. But oh, also I got other news too. We made it into a, for those of you that aren't on Facebook, we do also have a Facebook group where we post stuff and we keep you guys updated. We recently made it into a magazine, the American Paranormal Magazine. I posted about it in there, and I also posted about it on YouTube. It's pretty cool. We can probably pull that up too. I was reading some of it, and I think they did a fantastic job on it. So I think it's what am I doing? See if we can pull it up. Called the American Paranormal Magazine, and I think it's fantastic. They did a really good job on the magazine, personally. So American Paranormal Magazine, there it is. Where is our story? I don't know if we're going to be on the Canadian edition. Or not. I don't know where it is right now. I'll find it later, and I'll show. Actually, we can just go into the community tab and find it, because I posted it in there. But yeah, we made it into a magazine. I think it's pretty damn cool. They did a splendid job on the magazine, so you can check that out. I think I have a link to it here. There it is. There we go. So here, pull it up. This is our magazine that we're in. We are on the 15th page. There we are. Load. There's nothing there. It's blank pages. They've deleted us. There's half of it. What? Just broke it. Yeah. 12. Oh, there we are. Back. There we are, right here. This is our story here in the American Paranormal Magazine. You guys can go through and read it. It's in the community tab on our YouTube, or it's on Facebook too. It's pretty dang cool. They did a really good job on this part, so I think it just turned out spectacular. And it's actually pretty cool, the magazines that they do. They got like a whole bunch of different stories and stuff, and I can't wait to get mine. I got some magazines, and I'll be able to read through some of these cool stories, including ours. Yeah, that's our magazine. But yeah, that's. But again, hope everyone's been having a great night, and hope everyone's been okay. We're working on some. Hopefully, we're gonna get some content out soon. I don't know when we're gonna have new content out. Probably if I find some really cool paranormal evidence to share with you guys, I'll make a video and upload it. But in terms of new investigations, we're probably looking into March, middle of March. We might be there might be a new video out on a investigation. I just don't know right now. We've been going through a lot of changes. Some for good, you know, so It's just depends on what happens here, but I think we are 100% going to keep going with the channel, and we are definitely going to keep making videos. We just don't know when we're going to start back up, and we're not sure if we're going to be going as hard as last year. I know last year we didn't go as hard. Like last year we slowed, like the first year we did this, 2021 was the first year where we fully like put the channel into swing, is when we started the channel doing it full time. And we were going like every other week, and like it was ridiculous. There was no time at all for us. So we slowed down in 2022, and I think in 2023 I think we want to keep that same pace. I don't think we want to slow down anymore. I think we want to keep the same pace. So I think that's where, but as we move into 2023, you guys got to remember this is our 3rd year of investigating Saskatchewan. 3 years we've been doing this. We're running very low on very low on places to go and check out in Saskatchewan. So I'm starting to look at going to places outside of Saskatchewan now, because we've gone to a lot of places. Like I don't think you guys realize, and like the amount of places that I've called on top of that have said no to us. Like you should 2 pages are just like grayed out in my book. What place? Oh, you're talking about Uranium City. Then we need a plane to get there, and we have to figure out who we have to get permission from to investigate that. A private plane. We can get a plane and we can go. That would be a really cool like a finale or something, or like a really cool like 3-year anniversary video to go there. That would be a really cool one, but there's a lot of factors to look in. We need a plane for one. Then we need to figure out who we have to get permission to spend the whole night in that city, and we also have to figure out if we can make a video on it and upload it. So there's lots of factors to look at. I think that'd be awesome too, to go to Uranium City and do an investigation there, but we gotta figure out where we go to get permission and stuff like that. So lots of stuff to look at, but I think it'd be a really beneficial investigation. So it would be worth it. I also want to look at exploring Manitoba a little bit this year. There's a place called what's that house called? It's a mansion in Manitoba. It is like, it is so cool. If I get in there, it'll be just a miracle. But it's called the yeah. With no man in Manitoba. It's really cool.
It's a Dell.
The Delevant. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. It's like, it's so cool. Oh, what's it called? No, it's not that. I can't remember what the house is called. It's really cool. It's a really, really cool house. Okay, try something else. But it's been at the top of my list for a while now. No, we can't go to that one. They won't let us spend the entire night there. I've already told you that. They're only gonna allow us to spend like a few hours there. I don't know. The Gravelbird Convent, I don't think we can go to that one. Yeah, that's the Gravelbird Convent. Yes. And we can't go to that one because they won't let us spend the entire night there. There it is. That's the house. Right here. Delnavert? The Delnavert house or something like that? But it's supposed to be pretty damn haunted. It's a museum. But it was built back in 1869. I think is what it said. 18... It's like, it is so cool. Like, look at this house. 1895. Was built in 1895. It is so cool. And it's supposed to be pretty haunted. Here's the house. It's just you look at it and you're like, wow.
Is that it?
That's yeah, it's in Winnipeg. This is like top of my list where I want to go. An inside? A virtual tour. Oh, that's freaky as hell, dude. Like, look at this house. It's just like, you look at it and it's just like spook house. So, just what I, like that would be, is that the inside there? Like, you can just see it's haunted. You don't even have to, I don't even have to go in there and feel the energy. I know just by looking at it. Like, you know it's haunted. There are some places where you know before entering that it's haunted. Yep, that's at the top of our list that I want to go to this summer. So keep your eyes out for that, or keep your eyes out on Facebook to see if we actually get the location or not, because I'll be calling and seeing, and they're probably gonna want moolah for it. So we'll have to be prepared for that. Probably won't be very much, but still. But yeah, that'll be interesting. That's somewhere I want to go. Like I said, we're going to be looking at moving into Manitoba for location. We're running out of places in Saskatchewan. I got nothing left here. I'm running out of places. My book is almost like emptied with places that I've tried and have said no, or places that we've gone to and have crossed out of the book. Like, here, I'll grab my book and I'll show you.
What's that one?
Senate.
Senate, yeah. That's in Manitoba.
Town?
Or that old morgue in Manitoba.
Oh.
The same one as of Arcola.
Oh, yes, I know which one you're talking about. So, this is my phone number book. This is where I write down every phone number of locations. And this is where I have all the locations I wanted to visit. It's like a big wish list. If you could say, let's see. I gotta be careful because there's phone numbers in here. So, this page. These are all all these crossed out ones is places we've been or places I've tried to call. All the ones that aren't are places that we have yet to explore, or places that I want to explore. I gotta have my. Is there a piece of paper over there, like a big? Grab a piece of paper off the printer over there. So you guys seen this page, right? This is one page of, so all these locations that are crossed off are places this is one page. There's 2 pages here. Thank you. This is the other page. Oh, there's shit falling out of my book. This is the other page. This is all the places that we've been to over the years, all the ones that are crossed out, all the places I've called and I've said no. All the ones that are left are places we have yet to check out. So, yeah, I had to block it up because there's people's phone numbers in here. So yeah, lots to check out. But this is my phone number book. This is where I write down all the Purgatory Adventures information. This book is the life of the channel. It's the blood of it. It's the it's the life of the channel. So it's where all the phone numbers of the locations we've gone to. It holds all the locations we want to go to, all the places we've been, it's basically a big wish list. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's my book I use for phoning. And then we also have our hard drive, which stores all of our internal stuff, or it's basically a big file of stuff that we use for the channel, all of our music and stuff like that. So pretty cool. You and your haircut.
No, it's okay.
So should we watch our video now? Should we watch the video?
I mean,
Does anyone have any questions for us that they'd like to ask? Sure. Oops, they're in.
what, that one?
No, not that. That one's dirty. This one's dusty. It's been sitting up on my desk for like a year. No, just open the fridge. Open the fridge. He's getting me water. Hurry up with the water. He's grabbing water for me right now. We're refilling our drinks because we're thirsty. But if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask away and we will answer them. Feel free to ask anything. And for those of you that are just tuning in now, I want to let everybody know that we now have a merch store. So for those of you that were bugging me for a merch, have it now. So go and check it out. Thank you. Link is in the, it should be in the chat, or it should be, oh, I linked it down below. Didn't do that though. Rookie mistake. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't yet, make sure you like the live stream as well. It would help us out. And thank you so much for being here. If anyone has any questions, go ahead. If not, we're going to jump right into the videos. And we'll check them out. What video do you want to watch today? What haven't we seen in a long time? Oh, we're not watching the bloopers video. We've already discussed this.
Me.
I don't know. He's not here. That's pretty cool. What video do we want? What video do you want to watch? The best evidence video? The very first one ever. Oh, that video's so just. I don't know.
Redo that one.
It'd be a cool one to go back to. That was so back when we first started the channel. The very first, I had different intentions for the channel, and it kind of didn't end up being like that. When I first started the channel, I wanted it to just be like one location that we went to, and we just did that all the time, nothing else. And when we got the back of our church. When I got the back of our church video, the back of our church location, I realized that we can really go anywhere we want. Why are we just sticking to this one place? You know, we can go to anywhere, you know, all we're gonna do is try, right? And then we got the moose head and we're like, wow, like people are actually really interested in this, you know? And then we just kept going. Then we got the Alameda Museum, and then we went to the Saskatchewan Hotel was different, but then we went to the Sioux Line Museum and so forth, and we just realized, wow, people really enjoy this sort of stuff. And through the years, we figured, oh, people are gonna like think that we're weird, or you know, like, why the hell are we doing this? But we found it was the opposite. People were actually really interested in the paranormal and what we were doing. So. It's just kind of interesting to see the different reaction. Actually, I want to watch one of my favorite videos. And that's the Arcola Courthouse video. That video has got featured on one of my favorite top 5 channels. We're being featured on Into the Darkness, as you all may know. He featured us once before when we went to Alameda Museum. We captured our most famous capture of all time on the channel with our SLS camera. So he featured us there, and he's featuring us again. The freaking spirit saying hey to me while I'm trying to sleep. So One of the freakiest moments of the entire trip was when that spirit said hey to me. All night long, like I was just like, it was so freaking creepy. You have no idea.
Do you remember the next morning?
Oh my god, I got no sleep. I love that trip. I loved the Arcola courthouse. That was such a great investigation. The hay at the end just sealed the deal. It just like was just, I can't describe it to you. It was just so creepy that I thought it was in my head. I thought I was just dreaming it, but no, there was no dreaming.
That question there.
Which one? Oh yeah, that's right. To the left.
Which is
Cool.
stayed in.
We're gonna throw it on because it's one of my favorite videos.
That was a good one.
It really was. If anyone's got any questions during the video, please feel free to ask them. We will stop and answer it. For now, we're going to watch the Arcola courthouse investigation. One of my favorite ones, so I really do, and we'll react to it, kind of.
The energy.
Oh yeah, the energy was crazy in there. This video gave me so many problems editing it.
That part was creepy.
Oh yeah, there was like children coming through. This place freaks me out. That was such a freaky experience for me. I kind of do too.
I'm gonna say that.
Now that we know where they are, now we could probably just stay in that room.
12 hours straight.
Yep.
But they were in that courtroom too.
I think they were too. I think they're most of the energy, most of the activity was focused to the upper floor.
In that room.
Yeah, in the room there.
My room was good.
The old intro that we've said goodbye to. I gotta make a new one actually for our live stream intros. Look at my shaved face there. I look so young.
You're such a girl right now.
Yeah. This was such a great location. I loved it. It was so good. I'm happy we went there. It was really creepy, that's for sure. Again, if anyone's got any questions they'd like to ask us, feel free to ask. We'll pause the video. And we will answer them. I love the drone shots. They just turned out so well. Okay, so right now, Saskatchewan. Oh, they can't even hear. Hang on.
Chuck Ashenbrenner.
Chuck, do you want to tell me? They can't even hear the video. Do you want to tell me a little bit about this amazing building?
Well, it was built 1907, 1908. It was one of numerous courthouses that were being built in Saskatchewan. Arcola was actually a very progressive town for its day. There was a lot of activity there back in those days as compared to today. We had the railway running through here, and that I think was probably the biggest factor that you know brought a lot of activity to here. But they had a brick building factory and everything else. Just many different buildings and occupations, so that the population.
So,
I'm not sure just exactly.
Funny story about how we actually got the Arcola courthouse. We actually, I know some of you heard the story before, but we called this gentleman about the Nanette Sanatorium in Manitoba. We wanted to go and check that out. And he told us that the Nanette Sanatorium is off limits because, or he said that we couldn't come and investigate because he wasn't there and it was just such a far travel for him. So he told us that he had this property that was also haunted and has been featured on many shows. So we figured, okay, well, we'll come check it out. And we couldn't, there was no information on this location. There was nothing on it. And I thought that going there, nothing was going to happen. Going to that location, we were proved wrong. We caught some awesome evidence. The hay was the creepiest part of the night. So, for me, yeah.
The population is, but then
Such a cool place too.
I'm sure it was probably double what it is today, if not tripled. So anyway, this was one of the first courthouses that were built in southern Saskatchewan, and it has 3 stories to it. The second story has the courthouse itself.
It really did.
And the third floor was
the energy was
primarily
insane
for living quarters for the janitor and the
it was
of the
cold.
building itself.
So
Have you yourself, have you had an experience inside this building before?
I have not personally myself.
Personally yourself?
No.
How long have you owned this building for?
Since 2008.
2008, and you've never had an experience before?
I have not personally.
Crazy.
No.
He's not.
But I've heard
He's not
many
in
people,
one way. Like he is not very in
relate
tune
their,
with the paranormal. at all.
stories to me on experiences here.
We've heard that there's been lots of experiences here too. So
Yeah. So it would be an experience for sure, and I've just never attracted them directly to myself, I guess.
All right, do you want to take us inside and show us around?
I love this. It just turned out so well. This video,
because of COVID,
so I think this video
we don't
and
actually
the
have been
Weyburn
running
Heritage
the
Village are
building
my 2 favorite videos
for a
on
few
the
years
channel,
now.
Okay.
So it's
They turned
what
out
you
the
see
best,
is
in my
we
opinion.
just haven't done any work to it at all.
Always stuff happens.
But
Turtle Farm, I don't know. It's different now. It's not like it was back then.
Oh yeah.
But they're still there. But
Yeah, not like it was.
Wow. Wow. As soon as you walk in the front door,
It
you
was
can actually
cold. Like
feel
it was actually really. It was warmer outside than it was
Wow.
inside.
so each one of
And
these
like it
here
was
rooms
creepy. There was like cobwebs
was used
everywhere,
for,
and it just was like it had like that
different
haunted house
purposes.
feel to it.
And we as a lodge have just basically converted for accommodations.
accommodation.
They've worked well for guys in the oil patch.
Well, this is perfect. We don't have to sleep on the floor tonight.
Oh no, there's lots of beds. In this.
Lots of beds.
Lots of beds.
This
We
is
got like-
perfect.
We've got about 17 rooms.
Holy. Wow.
it's like
You forgive us for
We actually got a bed,
the
but
stuff
we
that
used.
you see around.
I used my
We're,
sleep bag.
So this again was another room that was also being used, for
There were so many rooms to look at. It was
and
just
civic
insane.
functions until they got some of the other buildings built. Like the original town hall.
So
we
many
use this
rooms
as
to
this
check
kind
out
of
in
a
that place.
a
It was
lounge
massive.
area.
Hangout area.
Yep. I did forget to mention that there are 2 vaults, okay,
Okay.
that are located in, one's in the office and there's also
This
one in this
part,
room
though,
here.
I
Okay.
hate how it didn't
See if I
remove
can
them.
turn the light on.
These vaults were
Rookie
actually
mistake.
used back in the day, right?
Oh, yes, yeah.
there's a blooper.
So this is where a lot of the records and that were kept.
What?
Wow.
What? Did I miss something?
And so this is where a lot of the records and that were kept.
Wow.
Well,
And
they might not have.
So have
Who knows?
you-
Maybe
do
they
you
used
know
it
of
for
any
something
deaths
else.
that have
Maybe it
happened
was
in this
put
building
after
at
the
all?
fact.
Have you heard of any?
Yo, how's it going, Stinson? Hope you're doing
I
good.
haven't
man.
heard of anything personally myself.
Hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome to the
Downstairs on the
party.
wall,
We're watching
we
some
have
of our
holding cells,
videos
okay?
and we're reacting to
yeah,
them.
for some of the
Just wanted to let
prisoners
you
or
know, I'm letting everybody know right now, we have a merch store, okay? If you haven't yet, go check out the merch store. There's some cool stuff on there. I know you guys have been hounding me for the merch store. I've had like tons. You've had tons, right? Tons of requests for the merch store?
Yeah.
Wait, why did it? Oh, no, go to the site. Look at, we got a merch store. Look at this cool stuff. We got these awesome It's Waving shirts. We got an EMF meter that says Purgatory Adventures on it. Here, I'll give you the link. Oh. And I know you were one. I think you were the one that asked me about it too. When's the merch coming? There it is. So I wanted to throw that out there. So
People that were
Anyways, back to the
being
video.
put on trial, and
so
they've written various things on the wall. Like I've seen My Last Sunset, things like that.
Yeah.
did the
Do you
Heritage
think
Village.
that
I was
some of
just
them
telling
died in the
Nathan
prison
that is
downstairs?
my favorite
No,
video too.
I don't think
You
so.
don't think so?
No.
I don't know why. I
I
don't know
could be
why
wrong,
that video
but
gets so
I
big,
haven't
too.
had anybody tell me that specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we didn't even like
Now,
even like the sleeping portion. We didn't capture.
Do you want to go
much
downstairs
at all.
first? or
Yeah,
upstairs?
let's check out downstairs first.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I want to go back there. No, that one pink building was the most haunted.
This was
building
the
on
main
property.
door
I can
that,
tell you that right now. That pink building that.
Before you
Yeah, it's
enter
that
into the
house.
room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember John Studd? He was actually communicating through that device. Oh, just so awesome. I
So all
love
these
it.
prisoners used to write on
Well,
the walls.
The shirts that we're wearing. Here, we'll go like this quickly. You can't see
There
it.
we go.
There we go. The It's Waving shirt. It might be familiar from our Alameda District Museum investigation where we captured the figure waving to us. It's a very famous capture of ours. One of our most prized pieces of paranormal evidence that we've captured, along with the EMF meter going off when we were talking to John Stutt, which is why we also have EMF shirts made. But we got the It's Waving shirts, and I think they're just so awesome. It's so cool. It represents our channel. Everyone loves the EMF or the SLS camera. So, and everyone loves that capture. So we decided to make a shirt for it, and I think they turned out amazing. So, if you want it, you can go get it. It's Waving shirt or the EMF meter shirt available on the shirt. There's also aprons too and hats as well. You can get a snapback hat that says Purgatory Adventures on it. So, explore the other buildings at Heritage Village. I think we might. If you joined us for our live stream, we actually went through all the buildings there, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I went through every building in that location on that property. I went through every single building my first time there, and I picked out the two most haunted on the property. I can tell you right now that there's only two buildings on that property that are incredibly haunted, and that would be this John Stott house being the most haunted building there, and the one that Nathan was in that he caught nothing. All the activity that we caught all night was in my building.
God, it shifts.
It was in
Back
my,
and forth.
not even that, we caught that, that's right, in your building we caught my name coming through.
That was it.
That was it.
Where I did
All
a
night.
full-on sweep by
Yeah,
myself.
Nathan
there
did
was
full on
nothing.
sweep, there was nothing. Everything was happening in the John Studd house, the place where I told the staff is the most haunted.
And I was closer to
So,
bear around.
I think by going to all, like, to different places, we would probably catch less, gonna be honest, because the most haunted place is the John Studd house, so. Up in the attic was creepy.
That's crazy.
We did, very much we did. So, we went there twice before, so. The lady, when we first went to Heritage Village, we just got done our second investigation at the Tommy Douglas building. And we heard about it online, about it being haunted from, it was a psychic medium was telling us about it. Or
Yeah.
they were on the radio or whatever, and they were saying how haunted it was. So we decided to go check it out after our investigation at the Tommy Douglas Performing Arts Center. And we went there to check it out. And, they were basically telling us that yes, it's haunted, and we told them about our channel, and they're like, well, you guys need to get in contact with this person, see if you can come and do an investigation. And before that, we went on a tour of all the buildings there, and at the end of it, I told the girl what the two most haunted buildings are on this property, and the two that we did were the ones we caught the activity in. We got our sensory down so well that I can tell you where the activity is. And take this video that we're watching, for example, the Arcola Courthouse video. I told Nathan, I told the gentleman there that all the activity was on the 4th floor, and all the activity we captured was on the 4th floor. So there's some on the other levels. Like, we caught some really creepy stuff. Did Nathan? Yes, he did hear a baby cry. That's right.
I was in the.
Yeah, I was in the John Studd house. So yeah, Studd, not the strut.
Oh, guess where you're going tonight?
Yeah.
You're going in the
That was a
prison.
good investigation. Lots of people really enjoyed that one.
This is one of the prisons.
Probably I was going there.
I lost and I went in there.
Yeah. Oh, here's I have seen my last sunset on this one here.
Oh, he did almost fall there.
I swear you got pushed.
No,
That's
there's a lip
crazy.
right there, actually. I just realized that. Look at this. Someone commented about this, about him falling. And I didn't
Oh,
realize it.
here's
but
I have seen my last sunset on this one here.
He tripped right there. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
That's
He
crazy.
looks back. Did that see me? Hopefully
At
that
least they
didn't
knew
see
how to
me.
write.
Yep, that's true.
Crazy. Did you see that orb?
Wow.
That was crazy.
Camouflage.
That was
Right.
crazy. No, look at
Yep,
it.
that's true.
Oh, mate.
That's
That
weird.
kind of looks like.
That's
It kind of does look like
crazy.
an orb.
15 days to
Look at it.
At least they knew how to write.
Oh, that is definitely
Yep,
an orb.
that's true.
No, look at it right there.
Wow.
And then it kind of disappears above my head. It doesn't look like a bug either.
Watch.
At least they knew how to
Right
write.
there, yeah.
Yep, that's
And then
true.
it kind of goes up, and then it disappears into my head.
Wow.
It doesn't really look like a bug because it kind of like
It was,
hovers
it
a
was
little
interesting.
bit, and then it moves
I
up.
had a visit
What do you guys think?
from one of the kids of the caretakers that used to live here.
Mm-hmm.
And they lived on the 3rd floor. And I believe she related, the girl or whatever related that they had experiences, okay, with,
yeah, me too.
you know, some ghost-like images or
I
whatever.
know it is.
Does
It
it
drives me
mostly
nuts
happen
every
at
time I
night, or
watch
does it
this
happen
video. I
during the day
love
as
this
well?
video, but I hate it for that reason.
At night? So at night they'll come out
But
then?
live and learn. I will never do that again. I'll never have my necklace out when I'm doing the investigation. I'll just have it inside. Or for the intro, yeah. Interview, yeah.
Ooh, this room right.
EEP.
Yeah, EVP.
What's
Do you
that?
remember where
Oh,
I got touched?
Oh yeah, that's
Third
right.
floor?
It was the 4th floor.
Fourth
Third
floor.
floor. That's what it was.
Yeah, it touched my.
Yeah, I know. It was
touched
up,
my shirt.
that upstairs was so creepy. It was like something out of a nightmare. This place was just creepy. It was just so dusty and dirty and like
Remember, look down those staircases.
it's just like
spiderwebs?
cobwebs everywhere. It just looked like
Wow.
that old creepy, that old creepy building,
cool.
with all the cobwebs going everywhere. That's what it looked like in there.
That's an exit.
this was the Magic
Go down the
Street's
stairs and
office,
you'll get
okay?
stuck in the web.
And his personal washroom.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Oh,
That's
well,
spiders
thank
crawling
you.
around here.
Oh, don't say that.
The creaking is real.
Yeah, I can tell. The necklace
This
is
is
real.
your room.
This is freak
my
room.
room.
This room is creepy.
Cool.
And I used to stay in this bed.
That building is creepy all over. I know.
Really,
The
in
4th.
this
You should
room
have seen the
here?
3rd floor. It was really creepy.
And then there's just
There's
so many
a building in
rooms. It
Weyburn
just
I
keeps
really
going
wanted to
on and on. This
investigate.
is
It would
room
be
304.
the old hospital in Weyburn, the brick one. That
And
one is
then-
like
That one had crazy
Oh.
arm
Room
vibe
305.
all over it.
I know it's
then
haunted.
this
I
room,
don't even have to go
301.
inside. You could you drive
so
by
many
it
rooms.
and you can feel
Keep
it.
going on and on.
Instantly.
Like instantly. Yes. There's no.
Real.
All right.
Maybe
well,
it's haunted.
thank
You
you so
don't
much
know,
for
it's
showing us
haunted.
around, Chuck.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
Thank you so much for allowing us in your building.
No, maybe.
This is
yeah.
going to be. I
It's
think we're going to catch a lot tonight.
Definitely
and I'm
haunted.
excited to see what happens. So
Well, may the adventure continue.
exactly right. All right, you can end that.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't even feel that time. Haunted.
All right, so it is now
Oh,
nighttime
the
in the Arcola courthouse.
where we went
We're
to
going to
or something
begin
like
the
that.
investigation. We're the
Oh,
only
yeah, that
ones
one.
in the courthouse
during the
until
day.
11. Chuck has requested that
we
he
do-
wants to come and spend the night here. He's not going to
pub.
participate in the investigation. He just wants to spend the night in the courthouse. So he said he's going to be here around 11, but he's just going to go right into his room. So without further
We'll see
ado,
what
we're going to
happens.
get
We
this
might go there, we might
investigation on
not.
the
We'll see how
road.
many locations we can
We're going
find
to shut
this
the
year.
lights out and we'll
We're
begin the
running very low
investigation.
on places to go check out, so. I'm not doing that again. We got lucky the first time. Actually, I never
So
told you
let's-
this, but after I did the Ouija board, it almost felt like a dark, like
force, like a blanket was pulled over me. Like it almost felt like a heavy dark blanket
Still have it with you.
wrapped around, and it was just like this heavy darkness, and it was just like I'm fine now, but like before, I'll never forget after doing it. I'll never forget the feeling. It was like I was wrapped up in like this dark blanket, and like there was like a heaviness that was
That's what I felt.
over top of me after doing it, and I knew right away I never wanted to do it again.
That
So,
night when we went to bed,
yeah,
my animals were standing at the foot end.
I know,
Out the door.
I know, it was bad. So, it was a creepy experience, and I don't think I ever want to do it again.
Yeah, no. You
It's-
should have felt the energy.
But here's the thing about the Ouija board that we did. It's still, I still have it. I still have the Ouija board because I'm too afraid to get rid of it. But I don't have it in this building. I'll never bring it into my building. It's actually in my truck right now in a box. I won't bring it in to my building. I won't bring it. It's literally in a cardboard box back seat, and that's where it's been for a year.
Burn it, you can't get rid of it.
Yeah, so it'll stay in there. I'll never touch it again. I don't want to deal with it. I won't give it away.
In the investigation, in this
Proper way to get rid of a
building,
Ouija board is to break it
we
up
got 4 floors. to
best you can,
investigate. We're gonna start on the upper
and
levels, 'cause I believe that's where
take
most of
holy
the
water and
activity is.
spray it over top.
And then later,
Bury
what
it,
we're going
yeah.
to do
Never
is
touch
one
it
of
again,
us
yeah.
is going to rock,
That's
paper,
the way to
scissors,
do it.
and one of us is going to have to go sit downstairs in the jail cell alone for half an hour. So we're gonna see who's the lucky one.
I never want to do it again. I hated that video
Without
so
further ado,
much.
let's get this investigation going. We're
Still
gonna
to this
start
day,
with
it's one of my
spirit
most
box, as
hated
always.
videos on the channel is the Ouija board video because I
And, see
felt
what'll
like
happen.
we promoted
Let's,
it more than we
alright, let's get this going.
we're trying to make this a video where stuff was gonna happen and freak people out where they wouldn't touch it, but instead I feel like we promoted it.
Start in my room.
I hate that
Working?
video
Yeah.
so much. If I hate it, like,
Crash out.
yeah. People were liking it though.
This
I'm
is crazy. This is welcome.
like, welcome inside. It's what it says.
Alright, I'm gonna get the spirit
Welcome
box.
inside. It tells us.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna be loud.
First I thought this was welcome.
There's a spirit in this courthouse. We want to speak with you. Whoa! I don't know what
It
that
said
was.
hi. Definitely said hi. Hey. Yep. Thursday.
I'm something.
I want to get some more equipment for the channel.
What
I
was
feel
your
like
trials?
The spirit box is overplayed a little bit. I want to get the Ovilus device. Those are expensive though. Yeah, get us an Ovilus. They're like $300.
Whoa!
What the?
Oh, I want to
you
get the
hear that?
music box from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome inside. It's listed. It says welcome inside.
Yeah.
Welcome to something. It says welcome to the house or something like that. You heard that? I don't know. It says welcome to something. That's for sure. Is that you that we just heard from over this device? I got. You
Welcome inside. Welcome inside. That's what it says. Welcome inside.
Oh, whoa!
Whoa.
What the f*** did you hear that?
You hear it? Welcome
Yeah.
Welcome to
inside?
something. It says welcome to the house or something like that. You heard that? I don't know. It says welcome to something. That's for sure.
No. Oh, maybe.
What's the problem inside?
Oh, whoa!
Whoa.
What the f*** did you hear that?
It could be. I think it's more.
Yeah.
No, I think it says, it says welcome inside a problem inside. I think you might. No, I think it says welcome inside. Definitely.
Is that you that we just heard from over this
Pretty close
device?
to
I got you lit up with energy.
Yeah, but I think it's.
Yeah.
I think it's saying
Yeah.
welcome inside. There's no way. The 4th floor. I hated that floor. That floor was creepy. So this video is actually getting featured on one of my favorite channels.
Sit on this chair
It's
here.
getting featured on Into the
You can have-
Darkness.
Focus squad on the couch.
Oh god. That could be we could, so like I said, I could probably do a new blooper video.
On this. Turn it on.
I know people hated the bloopers, but it was so fun to edit. It was so funny. It was just a break from like the dark, you know? It was kind of fun to do it.
I want you to come and talk and calling out that the angry gentleman from earlier. I want you to come up here right now and speak. I heard you from earlier, the 40-year-old gentleman. Where are you? Can you open a door, move something, do something? Can you yell? Can you do something? Is there all this talk? I'm getting a full blast of air. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Good. So you're coming here now. That's good. That's good. We just got out. We want to know what the afterlife's all about.
Holy!
Oh!
It sounded like it said coming now.
You're coming now? Oh, dude.
The amount of time it takes for a voice to come through. Ooh,
Whoa!
listen to that
It
one.
sounded like it said found you.
Like energy, like energy, like energy.
That was clear.
That is really
That's
clear.
good. That's really good.
That is very clear,
I
yeah.
want to speak with you. Can you tell me how you died? It's the same voice too from earlier, right? It's the same voice.
Yeah.
Are you happy that we're here to communicate with you? I am! It just said I am!
Yeah, I am very clear. Very
Bro,
clear.
I asked if it's happy if we're here and it said I am. Oh my god, bro, the energy's nuts.
It's full of
Okay.
floors, it's so
What
creepy.
room are you
Gives
in?
me chills thinking about it. This was insane.
It's the same voice.
Listen to
over and
this,
over again.
guys. This part blew us away. When we thought about it
Are
afterwards,
you in room 301?
where are
And
you?
there's a cold
He
freeze
said.
behind me.
I know, it's getting really cold up here.
To the
What
left.
did that say?
It said to the left.
What's to the left of Nathan? The room.
That gave me chills.
Think about it. You're
I
sitting
said,
in a
what
chair.
room are you
What's
in? It
to the
said
left
to
of
the
you?
left.
That room where I slept in,
Turning this off.
and it had that's
I
where all
could
the
feel it
stuff
right
was
here.
happening.
Feel it?
wasn't it?
And then
I know,
I'll
it gave
bring
me
this
chills
over
thinking about
here
it.
and it was gone.
You hear it say to the left, and what's to the left of Nathan? That room where the voice was captured that said "Hey," where we heard all those footsteps, all the activity that the whole building was centered around was that room. That room, and it said, "Where are you?" And it said to the left. What's to the left of Nathan? That room. It was just insane if you think about it.
It answered the questions.
It did. It did. It was really intelligent.
On camera.
I wonder how many of that. I wonder how many people
Whatever's
fell
in
for
this
that.
build,
In the camera moving, they're like, "Oh, there's something moving the camera." Wonder how many
we're
people.
gonna leave
I
now.
wonder how many people
This
fell for
one-
that.
Do something, move a door. Something, move a door.
Yeah.
Something, move a door.
Like, is it when we stepped on something?
I don't know.
What the was that noise? I'm stomping.
You heard that, right?
Insane how
like
smart.
right beside it,
Yes,
it's
you're
a
right.
small
They're
step
very
right here.
smart.
Right
Some
here.
of them are very intelligent and
It was
can
like,
give you
dude,
direct
boom.
responses, and then
It was
just be
like
gone
right here.
like that.
Oh, that
So
freaking
Oh my
door.
god.
I didn't know what that was. I thought it was this thing moving, but
That's what I was
not the
doing.
noise. It was
Or that. Something like something shook the.
yeah, that's it right there.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I
That's
heard.
what I heard was that.
So like, I was like something kicked it
Oh,
up there. As
you feel
soon
the
as
energy now?
as soon as we turned around, that's what happened.
Oh
I
my
like
god,
it ran.
bro. I'm getting hit with some mad energy right now. Alright, let's go outside and just clear our minds.
footsteps.
Okay, we're gonna go check on the camera now that we've had rolling on.
It could have been any. Oh, it's hard to say what that could have been. So if it was like the building shifting, usually it'll be like one noise, not multiple. You hear it go click, and then
The
that'll be
time
it.
has come. We're now going to do rock, paper, scissors to find out who's going to have to go sit down
pretty excited.
in the jail cell room for the next half an hour by themselves in the room alone and see what happens.
In the jail cell by
So without
themselves.
further ado, let's get the rock, paper, scissors on.
I drew the short straw.
But also, I got to.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh!
Good luck. Go on, Curtis. Finger pump. Fist pump.
Shit.
Finger pump.
I have to go sit down in the basement now. Okay.
But I want to take you downstairs and lock you in.
Of course you do.
Alright. Down in the basement. We haven't investigated the basement yet, no. So it
Crazy,
said when
we
you
caught no
close this
activity
big
in the
gate
basement.
here,
I had
it's supposed
nothing
to-
happen
The
to me.
activity's supposed to be increased, but I'm gonna be locked in here with the spirits, so. Okay, so Nathan's gonna set a timer on his phone for 30 minutes, and I'm gonna sit in this chair for 30 minutes and see what happens, and maybe do some EVP session in this room.
Good luck.
Thank you. Close the door.
Peace.
Peace.
Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, will do. I'll be here. I'm not really going anywhere.
Both doors?
Both doors get closed. I really hate this. I really, really hate this.
See the door shut. It's kind of creepy by myself.
This was
It's gonna
awful.
be
I
an
hated
awful
this so
level.
much. It was just so freaky being down there.
So if you're hearing
If I would have
footsteps,
seen a
you know,
person walk by, I would have been outie. I would have been out of there so fast. I like that would
You
have.
couldn't get out because I
Oh,
latched
you
in.
latched it on the other side, so I was stuck in there. Wow.
You would have done it to me, buddy.
Probably would have. I didn't even know you did that.
Oh, I did.
You locked everything.
I locked that even the outside
So
door.
I'm gonna
There's
pull out the
not that side
an
either.
EVP
Well, that's
recorder,
good to know.
And we'll
Thank
see
you for
what
that.
happens when I pull this device out.
Good times.
There's a spirit down here with me.
There's so many pieces of
Can you
equipment
please
that I want.
come
Imagine if we had that
and,
spirit,
talk to me, please?
that motion detecting box. I really want to get one. It's like top of my wish list. And it sets on the ground, and then if anything walks by it or movement's detected near it, it'll start going off.
Wow.
You're upstairs. In my favorite room.
Because we didn't go in there.
I think we did. That was the
That's why I
first
sat
time.
up there. That's where
Yeah.
I want to figure out. That's what I said. Good luck in that room.
Yes, that's
Allows
right.
for closed, apparently.
This room freaked me out.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn it up. They won't let me.
I don't want to.
I got a lot of. I hate this. This part just freaks me. Building.
Hold on, let me turn it up. Quiet.
I don't know why it was like.
Well, I'll tell you a little story about the spirit box. What happens with it when so if you turn it on, if you turn the speaker on while it's sweeping, it's quiet. You gotta stop sweep and then hit sweep again, and then the volume will turn up. I don't know why it's like
I
that.
shut it off and did it, and still did it. That's what that right there. That's when I was powering it off and turning it back on. It was still
You gotta stop sweep though.
like I shut the machine off by
Oh,
itself
that's weird. I don't
and
know.
the speaker.
That's a good away.
Definitely.
Yeah, I want to turn the spirit
Because
off.
I would have been gone.
Cause you were messing. You know you were.
Working on.
You would have stuck it.
Is
Man.
anybody downstairs with service right now?
That's who's
In the jail cell.
That's why can you see that when it's like that.
Yes, that's right. I remember this. This part was kind
You
of
know
cool.
me no harm.
I know.
That's Curtis said I know. Can you go downstairs and see Curtis? He wants to see you.
What video do you guys want us to watch after this one of our videos? Let us know in the comments. Let us know. That's crazy. Yeah, it is definitely a little kid's voice. It's so clear.
Who's that? Yeah, who are you looking for, Curtis? That was the same voice from I guess it's time to go pick
I don't know. It said please stay. It's like so clear that
Alright, let's go get Curtis.
the haunted church video. Oh, the back of our church one.
That one's
That video is so old. It really does.
What's up?
I wish we could go back. Every time I hate watching that video because every time I watch it, I think I'm just so sad that we can't go back.
There's nothing in my floor.
Nothing
at
on the
all.
second?
I went down, I started at the second. Holy, I was getting like 5-6 different people.
Haunted church.
nothing
Okay, we
happened.
can do haunted church.
Alright, let's go up to the 4th floor then.
What do you mean which one?
There's
Up to
two.
the 3rd floor.
And then I got Jane. Jean or
Oh, that
Jane.
one does. Oh yeah,
'Cause I
that's right.
asked-
St. Paul's Church.
Let's go up to the 4th
Well,
There's
I'm
floor.
definitely nothing in
guaranteeing
my
you
room.
they
There's
mean,
nothing
back
in
of our
here
church.
either. I promise you. I spent like half an hour down
That's
here.
I was getting
one of
freaked
the,
out
oh,
because
that's
it's
like one of
saying
the most
behind
famous
you,
videos
and-
on our channel.
And it
I had
said,
nothing
first
happen.
it
I
said,
heard,
it told me to leave.
I heard jack shit in this room.
I did.
But yeah, the spirit box here.
Yeah, no thanks. That's why I
Wonder-
gave it to you. So I didn't want that to be down there with me. It was creepy enough as it was being alone down there.
Oh yeah, you can really feel it.
room. With it. Want me to communicate with them? I'll show you.
Yeah, sure, do it.
That's insane though. You guys decided to react to this one.
I bet you if you leave this room,
Okay.
I guarantee you,
I'll pick one then. We will.
it will keep going.
It's when you're alone.
Ooh, we should watch the St. Paul
here.
video.
I
You have
guarantee
both of
you.
that enough to do. I know you do.
This will prove it to you.
Here, we could.
I know you can hear it. Just stand up door.
That
you
was
can hear
a
it.
different
Stay
video.
on the 4th floor.
Okay. I didn't like
Oh,
the
yeah, by
camera that I
myself
used for
again.
that one. I don't know. I
please
had
talk to me?
crazy ideas back in the day.
Who's that angry spirit? What's your name? Is it Paul? What the heck?
What was that? I heard that.
What the hell? That was a little kid's voice.
That was a little kid's voice.
That was a little kid's voice.
Whoa.
Anything with kids? Oh my god. He said, Daddy?
Did it really?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Usually when you have children involved, usually it's,
Why don't you like when I'm
usually
in
it
here?
could be
Why
evil
why don't
spirit,
you speak
because
when
it
I'm
causes
here?
said
children to
Daddy.
be
Did it really
innocent.
just say
little
daddy?
kid's voice, I swear.
It just said daddy.
Something like that. I heard it.
Daddy.
And like a little kid's voice.
I heard that from out
That
there. though. I
room is
heard it
messed.
from out here.
I think oh my god.
I'm telling you, I heard it from out here.
I gotta go outside.
You gotta go outside.
Yeah. I gotta clear my
Dave,
mind.
just stay in here another few more minutes.
Wait!
Whoa! It just
That's
said
crazy.
wait.
I love how it told you to wait. It's
Few more
like,
minutes.
wait.
Few more minutes. If that said my name, I can't. I don't know.
I think it said
told you
wait.
to wait.
Yeah,
That's
sit back
insane.
down. Listen.
What I love about this is he's talking to the spirits. He's like, I'm going to go outside. I need to get outside. And they're telling him to wait. That's insane.
Because he's using all my energy.
Exactly. It's using your energy to communicate because it probably doesn't have, it probably has something it wants to tell us. And it, you know, it likes that we're able to communicate with it. So it wants us to wait so it can, you know, talk.
Oh, that just said it again.
Listen to the spirit.
Alright,
Say
you
wait.
might as well
No,
come
I
sit
got
down.
a good place to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Want
come
him to
sit.
stay?
This place was mild compared to the time that this was.
Actually, yeah.
It was. It really was.
Sleep in the basement. You hear everything.
Every
I'm
echo,
waiting now.
everything.
What do you have a message for me?
Oh, I hate that building. It's so creepy. It freaks me out.
I just don't know how Josh slept really good. How
It
many
blows me away.
spirits are in this room? And that was a heavy sleep.
Yeah.
talk to him for a bit. Is that what you want?
Here, take this. And light me up.
We need to get night vision
You
cameras.
want to speak to me? Is that what you want? Are you friendly or are you angry? Friendly! It just said friendly! Did you hear it was friendly?
Then why are you
Fanboy's friendly.
angry towards us?
Bro, it just said friendly. I asked if it was friendly, it just said that.
Yeah. And it said wait. I'm gonna go outside and said wait.
It was in the same voice too that it was before.
Curtis! Did I say Curtis?
Did it really?
I swear to you, I think it did.
Cursed. The people said in the there were some comments on this video about people say it sounds like it says curse, and it kind of does.
That was
When you go
another,
back
that
and
was the
listen to
same
it.
mail again.
Curtis, because I told
It kinda is a
people
little creepy.
find Curtis.
When you think about it.
Then you say his
Yeah.
name. That's awesome.
I think you just did say my name. That's crazy.
The curse would make sense.
I said, can you say
Yeah,
his name when you know?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, sure.
It really is when it says cursed.
For a bit.
I mean, nothing bad's happened, but I hate this part every night.
Time has come. We're now going to go to
Oh
bed. We're gonna
God, I
split
hate
up
this
and
part.
sleep. So let's go up there and go to bed.
I have a funny story to tell you guys about this location. The gentleman that owns the building, he's actually, so right now he's downstairs sleeping. He's in a room in the office. It was on the bottom floor in a room, and that's his room. He's sleeping there because he wanted to be there with us, and we allowed him, and he didn't really interfere with it. So he was telling us, we were upstairs before we started doing the investigation, and we were telling him that usually at these locations we get no sleep or whatever. And he's telling us that we should feel free to stay as long as you want. You can stay till the afternoon or whatever. And I'm thinking in my head, we're going to be gone at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be tired and dead. And he's like, oh, don't worry. You'll get a great night's sleep here. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I have never gotten a good night's sleep at any location I've ever been to, besides the Duck Lake Hotel, but that's a different thing. So, yeah, I was just like, he wants to stay till the afternoon. I'm not gonna make it. So, it was just like, it was different. It was a different location, that's for sure. But I really did enjoy this one. I hate this part. I hate this part. It always freaks me out. Some of the shit I hear at nighttime.
Sleep in this one. Alright.
A great
Nathan's
night's
gonna sleep in
Nope.
this room, and I'm gonna sleep across the hallway.
Nathan got a great.
over
He's
in that
always the
room
one that
there.
gets the good night's sleep. I always
Alright, I'm
hear
gonna
all
go
this
to my
stuff.
room
Except
now.
for the basement and Tom Reed.
I'm closing the door.
You heard all of that. You heard that one. That basement was
And
the
the other
worst.
one we can't say.
So this is my room here. I'm gonna be
Whoa.
sleeping on this bed here.
Oh yeah, that one. Yep.
I also have the REM pod here.
I forgot about that actually. Yep. Screw the REM pod. Like I should have gave that to you.
I wouldn't even hear it go.
What is insane about
This
this
is-
part of the video is as you hear these noises, the REM pod starts going off at the same exact time. It's
Where
insane.
I'm sleeping.
Famously. Yeah, but it's really comfy, isn't it? Yeah. It was really cold in there too. Like you could see your breath.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
It crashed.
And then you're just like sleeping through it, like nothing, like something is literally standing at the foot of your bed playing with your camera, and you're sleeping through it.
Can you imagine if I rolled on my back and see somebody standing
Oh
there?
God.
I'd be like running through your
I
door.
draw the line.
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go, this part. Listen to this. Oh, I'm awake. Do you want to hear something else? I'm gonna pause. Do you want to hear something else crazy about this moment here? That REM pod was sitting beside me all night long, and it didn't start going off until these noises started going off. So, I don't know. Go with that. It just blew me away.
Every close the eye.
Every time, man. That'd be awesome. I would shit myself, but I would love to capture that.
Yeah. Wake up, it's in my room. I'd be like,
For a
"What the
second
fuck?"
time. Like, what is playing with your camera, and why is it so interested in it? Like, what is that? It can't be a bug hitting it. That just wouldn't make sense. This part. Holy shit, this part freaks me out every time. You have no idea how creepy that was in the moment, because honestly, why I wasn't like freaking out is because I thought it was in my head. I thought it, it was just kind of, because I was starting to fall asleep. I was almost asleep, and then I heard that noise, and I thought it was just like in my head. Because when you're starting to go to sleep, sometimes you hear stuff, and you're like, well, it was just, you just kind of play it off. That's what I thought it was.
Oh, I was about something.
But when you go back and you review the footage and you see that it wasn't actually in your head, that it was actually happening, and you're just like, holy, it's that much more creepy to know.
Especially when you're fast.
But I know, right? When you're about to fall asleep and you hear someone say hey to you. Yeah.
I just heard someone say hey to me.
Freaks me out.
Oh my god.
I know.
Kind of sounds like my voice. Isn't it?
No, it sounds like a whispery hey.
That was loud.
It just gives me chills every time I watch it. Every time I watch it.
Of course.
Oh, God. I love it, though.
Alright, so it's morning time now. We've spent the entire night. The sun's up. We're gonna pack up all of our gear and get out of here. I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share the video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I hate the night. I hate the sleeping portions of the video. Oh, yeah. So that was the Arcola Courthouse. So, does anyone want to watch another video? So someone said the church. We actually went to 3 churches, so you gotta specify which church.
Oh.
Do you want to watch Duck Lake?
Do it, Dave.
Okay, we'll let you guys decide. We could watch the new Duck Lake Hotel one together, and we could react and tell you guys about the trip. Or we can watch Return to Alameda Museum. We could show you the segment where we caught this epic capture. Or we could go back even more and watch. I don't know. I don't feel. I've seen those so many times. Those were. I missed the. I would love to go back and remake that video. Remake the Moosehead videos.
This is my next goal.
Do you want to hear something funny? So to get this image for the Moosehead, when we were at the location, we didn't take any drone shots, any pictures of the video. I got the video done and edited, and I was about to upload it, and realized I didn't have a thumbnail for it. So I jumped in my vehicle on my day off, and I drove down to Kenosee. Kenosee's an hour and a half drive from where I am. So I drove there an hour and a half to take a picture of the building and drive back. But today, like, knowing now, like, after the Moosehead burned down, I'm happy I did that. So, crazy how stuff like that happens. So, let's watch the new one. Let's watch the Duck Lake Hotel video. Here's the gentleman that died.
Oh.
Did it go off? Here's the gentleman that died.
Oh.
If anyone's got any questions,
Yeah,
feel
I
free to
caught
ask.
it.
We're going to continue reacting to a few more videos, and then we'll probably sign off for the night.
Hey, there's a 40! Whoa! I heard a bag you read on. It just said hello.
Oh. That was down here.
Yes.
Somebody
Have
out
a good
there.
night. Stinson, thank you so much for hanging out. We got lots coming up for the summertime.
It's sitting in the chair in front of you. It's just like sitting in that chair, dude. Ah!
How's it going, guys? Right now we're on the road. We're heading to Duck Lake, Saskatchewan. We're going to be investigating the Duck Lake Hotel. We're heading there now. We're going to be speaking to a gentleman named Lance. He owns the building. He's going to be telling us a little bit about the building and some of the history. So I guess we'll see you guys when we get there. This was a cool place. So this museum off to the side here was actually really cool. It wasn't open when we went there because they're only open in the summertime, so. Which is why we like to mostly investigate in the summertime, because all these cool historic places are open. Nothing's open in the winter. Everything shuts down. I love the drone shots. The drone is working out so well too.
The energy in there
It was different, yes.
was different.
Very much so.
It wasn't like heavy like our corner, it was just different.
Go ahead.
I'm standing actually
Like
right here with
shy.
Lance.
Yeah.
Lance, you own the building, right?
Yes,
How long have you owned the building for?
30 years.
30 years. Have you had an experience in this building?
Yes, lots.
Lots. Do you need to count?
Yes, and if you really want to talk to the person that had experiences, would be my wife
Would
of
be your
42
wife.
years, but she passed away. The hotel's been on the site since
Yeah,
the
really sad.
1800s.
They were together 40
Through the
some
Real
years. That's a
Rebellion, there's
long
been
time.
three hotels on this site. This one is 56. On that side, I could show you, but it's full of snow and that. There used to be like a restaurant there.
restaurant.
But it burnt down, and allegedly 2 kids died in it. They were Chinese or something, and they go running around upstairs once in a while. You hear them.
Okay.
With all this, you should remember that either you believe or you don't believe. If you don't believe, don't even bother. you know.
Exactly. 100%.
Who
agree
knows
with
what
him
goes
that.
on?
Exactly.
You know, you have stuff. Well, we put that up on purpose because bottles kept falling off. And
So hold on, you put that guard up there because bottles were actually coming off? Or?
yeah, they'd fall. They'd be sitting there and the bottles go boom.
Really?
Yeah, that used to be there too, but they quit doing it. They just like these better. And we had the other side here, which does this too. That was years ago. And they had a seance here. My wife handled all of it.
And he goes upstairs, and I haven't met him because I was busy doing the bar.
Yeah.
Next place
And
I wanna try and get
my
into
father
is the casino.
is up there in his ashes because he's an old hotel guy.
I've
Picks
heard
up my
lots-
father
Yeah, I've heard
and
lots of
says,
stories
"Tell
about
Lance
it.
he didn't even know my name. Your father would be more. His father would be more comfortable in the bar."
In the bar, really.
In the bar. So I thought, wow, that's cool. So here he is up here.
Book ahead of time.
That's your father there.
Yep, his ashes.
His ashes. Do you think he's in this building? Do you think he haunts it
I
too?
haven't seen him, and haunting sometimes is the wrong word. They just occupy it. And this is the hockey player, and he was a really cool guy. He wasn't a drinker too much.
Okay.
He got killed on the road around Christmas, and he hangs out in that area over there, and he's got like green eyes. I've never seen him.
Never
My
seen
wife's seen him. A lot of people have. He doesn't do anything bad. He just hangs out.
Now, I heard a legend about a man that fell off the roof of this building, and you're supposed to hear him scream on the 8th night. Is that true?
Well, the way I heard it, if you pardon the pun, is that she jumped out, it was a woman jumped out the window of a created love or something, and it's about on the 8th of every month. I've heard noises, but I haven't heard anybody scream and jump out. Other people said they have. In fact, I had one person that was very interested in this, genuinely interested, was outside and says, "I'd seen this thing go down," you know, like, but you know, it happens. It doesn't always appear to everybody the same way.
So, what are some of the things that you've witnessed in this building besides the bottles moving?
Well, I've witnessed chairs that were for here that moved over there, and just sometimes you get like a cold feeling, yeah, you know, and nobody touching me or that. The people that they say that they've seen them and they've, you know, touched them and that have felt the touch, but it hasn't. I guess I'm not that attuned to it. I'm just thinking some of the other things. Yeah, like they move things around too. Like nothing bad. They don't steal anything. Gone and
That
gone.
seems to be a common thing at these haunted
Right?
locations. Is
This
stuff
is
always
that's a
goes
very
missing.
common thing. Every place we've gone to, every place we investigated, Moosehead Inn, Duck Lake Hotel, what else? Two Line Museum, even the
Alameda.
Heritage Museum, Alameda. Stuff goes missing and it turns up in a different spot. That's always the story at every single location we've gone to. It's always been, I've lost something and it's turned up here. And Tommy Douglas building too, like.
And they turn up in the.
I guarantee I should do a compilation video of all the locations saying that in the interview. That they've lost something and it's turned up here.
in a different spot. So.
When they do some physical act like that, I'm led to believe that it
So
takes
that's
a lot
the
of
first
energy
sign
to
of
do
a
that.
paranormal haunt. You lose
Yeah.
something and it turns up somewhere else.
But things just happen in here, you know.
Because it's like you think you put it somewhere else.
When there's
but-
people in here and when there's not people in here, something will happen and someone will look and say, you know, who's that? Or, you know, they've seen apparitions, as it were. We don't press them on it. It's most of my clientele are more attuned to it.
Yeah.
And they're native and they're more closer to the earth like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they also like my father being here to look after him because he figures they'll look after him.
This will be the last video
This
of the
young guy
night.
that died here, right after
this video,
on
we're
the
gonna
other
get
side
off, so.
was here and did it.
You guys got any
He
questions?
comes in, I've
or
known him
anything
for
you
many
wanna
years.
ask
The
us?
guy, he
Now
comes
would
in,
be
he's
the time.
crying, and Lance, he was crying. That was so nice what they did about my son. And he gave us that picture, and I put him up here. I said, I'll put him up here with my dad.
Wow. Wow, that's.
So, you know, it's how you accept things,
Exactly,
you know.
right?
Come on, let's go upstairs.
Not wondering.
There was a big wooden table, a nice ash wooden table in here. And this is where they actually had a seance.
In here.
In here, there was a table. This stuff wasn't in here. There was a pool I had for my grandkids that got in here. And they had a seance person, they were doing it with my wife and that. Mm-hmm. And they got some spirits to talk to them. They had gadgets for that. Mm-hmm. Listen. And they were sitting right here by the can. And they had this thing going, whatever that machine is.
Spirit box, probably.
Yeah.
Is what it was.
And while they were sitting here, a little nut, or a bolt, pardon me, come flying past.
Flying at them.
Yeah, that's not baloney, that's not put up. And that's when they told me, and of course this machine went, woo, that it takes a lot of energy to do that. That's the worst that they've ever done. I don't know what they were trying to say. Not too much has happened in here, other than you hear them, you know, stomping up and down here, or sometimes you'll hear people up here or hear voices.
Your voices.
Yeah, because you can hear someone yelling. Like it's on this 8th of the month. Is this woman was supposed to hop
this, guys. As soon as you said you hear voices up here, what popped in my head was the Arcola courthouse.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that, I looked at him and started smiling because we instantly started thinking of the Arcola courthouse. I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be a repeat.
the window there.
Really?
That's
It
that's
wasn't, no.
the way I heard it. Whether it's hard to get
Wasn't
up on the
even
roof
close.
here, so
So is that legend, or is that like, is
We
that
caught some
true,
good
or is
stuff
that
here,
just
though.
a myth?
it just depends who you talk to.
Yeah, it was
Some
a different
people,
type
yeah,
of
it was
energy.
here. Some of the
Yeah, it
elders
wasn't
say they remember it,
different. It was
but
different.
you know, I'm not sure. I've heard noises and that. And
Exactly.
once in a while you hear,
explain.
yeah, and the kids running up and down here. Okay, so we'll go down to the basement.
This is the part I don't get.
What?
Now, has anyone had any experiences
Markings
in the
were
basement?
really
Yep.
confusing too. I don't understand why they were there.
Now, this is the interesting part here. You see that?
Yep.
One day it appeared there, and I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is. It just appeared.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Oh, 5-6 years ago.
5-6 years ago. And you...
What, do you want me to take the light off of it? Or?
No, it's
No, I
good.
can see it perfectly like
Yeah.
that.
I have no clue to what it means. Or
It
what,
just appeared. You don't think it almost looks like it was smeared on like someone.
well, I asked, no one comes down. I asked my kids but they were too old at this time for this. And they said no, and nobody comes down here. And it had to be somebody that's not too small.
There's more over here.
Is it? Oh,
That fingerprint.
Yeah, it's like a finger. Like
oh
someone put
shit! I mean, heck, I didn't see that. You gotta.
It looks like someone put their fingers.
Oh, Lord, I haven't seen that. Honest to God, why would somebody use red if it was
I don't
black?
know. That's
Is it like lipstick, right?
Well, oops, sorry. Okay, now, during oh, I'm hanging out here. During the Real Rebellion, they had a field hospital here. Now, you can go first because in case it gets you. Now, apparently,
That's part I
it
don't
burnt
get.
down the hotel, and underneath here, they found some stuff there, and like underneath here,
they found stuff underneath here.
yeah, like old bottle caps and something else they found, and a chunk of wood and that, and it was it's eerie in there.
Yeah, it's very eerie.
Well,
Take the camera with you in there.
yeah, I wouldn't go.
Go ahead and go in there. I get your fine space. I get caught over in here.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, see
The cover rolled over to climb right in there.
There's a
that.
hole that goes down in here.
Yeah, see, that's where the cisterns were when they rebuilt it, but it's where they found the
cisterns there, so
stuff
it'll
and
probably go
pieces
down
of the
deep.
burnt
Like, I'm shining a
building
light
was
now, you can't
underneath
see the
here, and I
bottom.
don't know what they found in there, but I don't know if they crawled way in there or not because you know, I'm not going.
Yeah, me either.
And that I haven't seen before.
You haven't seen the fingerprints before?
No, not that. That I have. So I don't know if this came now or like as of lately, but I don't check all the time, obviously.
And there's no other way for anyone to get down here, right?
No, nobody comes down here. Well, and my sons never did that. Like they didn't come down here much, anyways.
No way they would've-
No, they would have told me if they would have done that. Okay, so that's about all I got to show you.
That's about it?
Yeah.
All right, so you can go ahead and actually, first of all, thank you so much, Lance, for allowing us in your building tonight.
Yeah. You're gonna have fun tonight.
I hope so. I hope we catch something here.
Well, you know, who knows? I'll just say, you know, you guys come out and show them a good time. As I said, nothing bad. I would have loved it if my wife would have been here with her because she was attracted to them. One of the other things that I found that since she passed away, and I was sick a few years ago, just after 42 years of marriage, she was my partner all the way through. We worked. Anyways, I seen a drop in some of the activity. and I believe it's because, and somebody said, you know, it's because she helped some of the other ones cross over. Because a lot of time they say it's just unacquainted spirits, or they're lost, confused. I don't know. I'm not. I don't keep up on it. And please understand, we've got a lot of calls. People want to come in and take pictures and do things. We have all the time, and I just won't do it because I don't want thrill seekers. You know, if someone's genuinely interested, that was one of the first things I wanted to make sure that you guys were genuine and just not thrill seekers.
But anyways, thank you so much for allowing us here. You can go ahead and end that. I love the time lapse. The time lapse was the cool thing. It was the coolest part. The window. Alright, so the time has come. We're going to begin the investigation. We're the only ones in this building. Lance has gone home. We're going to begin the investigation at the Duck Lake Hotel. So without further ado, I'm going to shut the lights out, and then we'll begin the investigation. But way less action-packed.
Me. Not like this.
So we are going to start out with the spirit box. I'm going to turn this camera on, and we will begin. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. This will, yeah. This was I don't know. I enjoyed this video. All right, spirits. Yeah. If there's anything in here, we've come a long ways. We're here to talk with you, and turn this device on, and then I want you to come out and speak to us. If you're here, come out and speak with me. EMF spikes were kind of all over that place. Wasn't it? It was hard to pinpoint. Feel this energy over here. It was like all over. It was so weird. Feel the energy? Yes,
Feel this minute.
Is it going off? As I was here, as I told you, I was feeling energy.
So then I want to see what it belongs to.
Hang on, move it back over here.
Whatever's right here.
Let's see right here. Look, the batteries are dying in that thing. I've never seen that thing do that before.
See, now it's gone.
It's gone.
Whatever's right here.
It's right there only. We're gonna pull out. Whoa, look at it go off.
Oh, right
I don't get it. I don't understand what's
Stand
going on.
over there for a second. Now step away, please.
Is it blinking?
Can you flash to...
I've never seen it do that. It was only seemed there seemed to be just like a little bit of energy that was setting off just the one. It was really weird.
I wonder if that flashlight is interfering with this. Watch. Okay, watch. I'll debunk the watch off to the side. Go off to the side for a second.
Yeah.
And the flashlight's right there, right?
Yeah. It's not the flashlight. Energy has to hit that device.
Okay, I heard a click over here after this thing, and this thing flashed.
It was really weird.
Oh, that was down here.
We're trying to get into the bar. That's right. I can't see. There's someone here.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a vehicle up there. Yeah.
Flashing at us.
So he had his vehicle parked up front. People thought the bar was open because they seen vehicles out front. There's somebody out there. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back to the other door. Okay, so what that was, that noise that we heard at the front door, that was just someone trying to get in because they thought the bar was open. So we're driving away now. Shit.
Oh my
That long.
Oh yeah.
Annoying.
Anyway, should we change the battery in this thing?
Yeah, let's try to change. So we're gonna change the battery in that, and I think you should go move your vehicle too.
To where?
I don't know, anywhere else, but out front of the, because people are gonna stop and try to open the door and stuff. All right, so we just changed the battery in the K2 meter. It was a little low, so we're gonna see now if we get those spikes again. And we did move the vehicle, so we shouldn't hopefully get no more lucky loos, but we'll see what happens.
Anyways, I'm gonna turn the spirit box back on. Is it going off again?
It was like right to the
It was
red.
right to the red.
Can you please do that again? Like make it to the red. I seen you, but I was.
Whoa. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I seen you spike to the red. I
And
was.
it's right here. I heard it go off in my. Whatever that was made a noise right here.
It was spiked to the red.
Did it spike to the red?
When I was like this,
Yeah.
and it went off in my corner of my eye, I seen it. I looked
And
down.
as soon as it spiked up, I heard whatever was here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this
I
other
definitely
device
heard
on. It's
something.
pretty loud.
Heard something.
Can you please come out and speak? I know
And-
you're here. I know you want to.
I just realized something. We gotta change our subscription because we are currently. We just hit 970. Woohoo!
30 more.
30 more to go, and then we're at 1,000. So we got to change our. We gotta change our thingy-ma-doo ha. You know what I mean? This thing we gotta change to 970. Whoever you are that just subscribed that doesn't have their account on public, so I can't see your notification. Thank you so much for subscribing and being the 970th subscriber. Welcome. You don't have your account on private, so it won't show up in the in this section over here. You know what I mean? So we gotta manually go ahead and change it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks. You're helping us support. Go check out our merch. To get these wicked shirts. Agreed. There it goes. Now it went through. Woohoo! Welcome on in, Holland. Thank you so much for subbing. I guess we don't have to change it now because it already did it. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Purgatory Adventure Squad. We are a wonderful place. We are paranormal investigators. We travel all across Saskatchewan, and we investigate different haunted locations, as you may know. I'm very curious to know how you found the channel. So if you're lurking around in the live stream, please let us know how you found the channel, because I'm always curious to know how people are finding us. So, anyways, we're going to continue playing the video since I don't have to change it. But yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. That really does mean a lot. Right now we are doing some reactions. So at the beginning of our live streams that we do once in a while, we always talk a little bit about the channel, talk a little bit about stuff that's been going on, where we've been, stuff like that, future of the channel, and then we always react to some of our videos that we've done in the past. We talk about them and the fun adventure we went through to make it. So yeah, we love doing this. So thank you so much for being a part. If you got any questions, again, those of you that are hanging out in the chat tonight, feel free to ask away. We are going to continue watching the Duck Lake Hotel, which is our latest investigation, and it was the last one of 2022. So we got no investigations up for 2023, and this is actually officially the first video of 2023 on the channel. So it'll be this live stream, which will be up for 3 days, and then it'll be gone. So I don't know when I'm gonna have a video up. I got no content right now lined up. Wintertime is horrible for paranormal investigations or making content, because there is nothing to investigate in the wintertime without freezing to death. So anyways, we're gonna get back to the video. If anyone's got any questions for us, please feel free to ask away. Cassandra, welcome on in. If you got any questions for me, feel free to ask. I'm also curious to know how you found the channel, so if you if you want to answer, go ahead. That'd be cool. I'm kind of curious to know. I'm curious to know how people find us, where we're getting seen. So let's get back to the video.
We want to talk with you as well. I'm turning it on. It's gonna be loud.
Go ahead.
This device I'm holding is loud. Don't be afraid of it. If you come over to me and speak, we'll be able to hear you.
This was crazy. Look at the big spike.
I want to know if you're the gentleman that
Look at the big
died
spike.
Did it go off?
Yeah, and I
No
caught it.
explanation for that. How does that go off in the middle of a room like that?
That was good.
That was a good spike.
Oh my god.
Keep
And
going.
I feel the energy in here too.
Keep going.
If you're the gentleman
It
that
was a little
died
bit.
in front of the building here, the hockey player, please come over to me. Now,
I think
please.
2 would be accurate.
Set the device off again in his hand, or say a word on this device. We got tools here that will be
Yeah,
that
I
will
think
allow
Shy-
us
I
to
think Shy
communicate
is
with
the
you
word.
tonight.
A long time for them to
I got,
start
like-
responding to us, so.
Look at this right here, guys.
I think Shy is the appropriate
Here's what's
reason.
kind of going on.
Yeah, you
As
get
soon as you
used
pull
to
out this
stuff like that.
device, whatever is here comes out.
Can you step forwards to this device where the green light is? Oh, it's spiking.
It's like,
Don't
are you
move.
serious?
Don't move.
I'm not moving.
Can you make it brighter than that? Can you go to the 3? Come on, make it brighter than that. Go to the 3. Where are you? You want us to sit at a table and invite whatever's down here with us?
That was the wrong answer.
Yeah, sit down.
Just saying. That was the wrong answer. Wasn't it, Curtis?
Yes, it definitely was.
Okay, if there's any spirits here, will you come sit at the table here with us and touch these 2 devices? Or you come
Again, if anyone's got any questions for us, please throw it in the chat, and we will respond to it. I'm gonna head to the washroom. I'll be right back, guys.
Where do you like to throw stuff? Do you throw something? Move something in it?
Holy! I heard that bang, you know what?
I heard that.
Hello. Bring it down.
Who's out there? Is there someone out there?
No.
There's nobody out there. I heard a scream.
I didn't hear a scream, I heard a bang. It was in this direction. Oh, over the spirit box. Did you see me jump?
Yeah, I jumped because you jumped. But I thought I heard a scream. I thought I heard someone go, hello?
I didn't hear hello.
I heard someone go, hello?
Over here, I heard a bang right over loud over that spirit box.
I don't know what that was, but honestly, I heard someone say hello. Like, that's what I heard. I don't know, maybe I jumped because you jumped, but I swear I heard someone go, hello?
Maybe it's in your ear. Said it in your ear, but I didn't hear that. I heard something else in that corner. In this direction.
Alright, so the time has come. I'm going to now take the SLS camera and I'm going to do a sweep of the entire building. Nathan is going to sit down at this table and try and make communication. So without further ado, let's get this going.
Alright, I'm gonna head upstairs now.
Alright,
Alright, we're gonna go up to the second floor here. I'm gonna set the camera tripod up there, then I won't have to carry it
But
around.
actually, we caught the part though with the voice.
Yeah.
In here.
Here.
You got the right part, so.
Like this.
So when I went
There
through,
go.
you must have you seen this video?
Shall sit like that. All
Really?
right, perfect.
This is the Duck Lake one. You haven't
There
seen
you
it? I'm sure I showed you. I know why I showed you. No, I showed you. I show you all the videos before I upload them.
I'm gonna just.
Oh yeah. So we caught the voice.
Ah!
There is something there. You don't know what it is, but there is definitely something there. Nathan just screamed.
I wasn't like we weren't catching
Nathan
nothing
just-
all that night.
Yeah, so the reason why Nathan
You
screamed
look
right there
for her.
is because we went a full like 4 hours of nothing coming through the spirit box. And then all of a sudden voices started coming through.
Yeah.
So explain that to me.
Holy. I was not expecting
Yeah,
that.
no, I wasn't expecting either. It was crazy.
Hello. It just said hello.
He just said hello. Also, make sure you guys like the live stream, it'll help us out. Very, very funny.
Are you serious? What it?
Oh. I said, who's that? A male voice. You're
Who
like,
are we speaking with?
who am I talking to?
Did you say me?
I think so. I hope you got me good. I know that I really with you.
I'm gonna grab the SLS camera here.
So, there we go.
Got me like 2 of them.
Oh, I love
Right?
this nice camera.
Yeah, it's in there. It's right there. It's right in front of you.
This is crazy. It started
Oh, you're
crawling
funny.
up the
Oh,
chair.
it's on the ground.
Yeah.
What are you?
It's freaking out. Can you take a seat in front of Nathan there? If that's you?
Did you touch my hand?
What is happening? Nathan's hitting me.
Dude, this is going down. It left here.
That piece is in front of you. What is happening? What is this thing doing? Whoa!
You're the one that said I felt something.
Yes, yeah, it is. You said there was something grabbing your legs. And it's gone. It's gone.
Hey,
It
there's a
disappeared.
board.
Yeah, it ran off to the one side. At the same time, a voice was popped too. Kind of sounds like it says your name.
Kind of does. You
Yeah.
should rewind it back a bit.
I heard your name in that. So. Yeah, it sounds like your name.
Why me?
If I had $1 for every time the spirit box has said our name, we'd be rich. But
Pretty much, eh?
like at least 3 times the time we ever said it. One set the hair from the ridge. 2
What? That's funny. What is it?
I don't know.
Those 2 buildings are connected.
Yeah.
Tommy Douglas and Atlanta. I did not mention the person's there.
They.
And it said his name.
Hey, maybe they overheard us, right? They're always there, so maybe they overheard us.
Right here?
This was a cool estimate. Wait for it. Watch this, guys. You can actually see it crawl on the ground. It's gonna crawl up the chair.
Oh, back again! Holy f***, it's huge! It's like right there, right around 20.
Hey, what?
It's right around 20. It's massive.
I can't see your lights on me.
It's going. It's going again.
Or,
It keeps jumping onto the ground. It's back onto the floor again. It jumps out of you and then jumps onto the floor.
That's
Why would I
insane. That's so
invite it?
crazy.
remember what
I've
we
never
just
seen
said?
this
Yeah.
thing do this before.
Just watch
it's
this.
like entangled with your what is happening.
It like leaves, so it scurries away off camera behind the tripod, and then it comes back.
Now we got your
Towards you.
attention. Can you say hello to us, please? It said
It just
yeah.
said hello!
Or it said yeah.
It just sounds like a metallic sound. Like there's no
We've
real.
had that thing running for an hour. That thing hasn't said damn thing.
Like it's like a metallic sound. I don't know. It's hard to
It does
explain.
sound like a little kid.
You see the ball that's upstairs in the room 6?
Oh, the energy's nuts. Look at it.
So it's like hanging out right there. Later on that chair.
I know, I feel something touching me.
Yeah, it's like
Who is touching me?
It's flying like around the room. Right?
Look, it crawls up into the chair.
You! Where are you?
It's sitting in the in front of you.
Wherever you're invited.
It's just like,
Yeah,
It's sitting in that chair, dude.
can you shake my
it was
hand?
crazy.
Tell me what your name is?
Look at if it's sitting in the chair though, you can actually see it.
Good
Yeah.
I feel like I have.
Look at it.
Standing still there.
Nice to meet you.
It's sitting in the chair.
I'm
it's
not
watching
harder
me.
than anyone. I just want to say who's here with us. Nothing else.
And it's going over your dude.
I don't feel like goosebumps or nothing now. Like, I'm not even feeling goosebumps or nothing now. After you said something was touched, like,
Nothing
you
falls.
you didn't say nothing. Not
No,
something
we
touching you.
would have known, but
And you have proof there.
Yeah, it was like all
We were
over. I
like
can't
watching
even
you,
explain
right?
it.
That's all you moved, you shouted like a jump.
yeah, no, I was hearing like noises behind it. Like I was hearing
Come
something.
sit here now.
We're just all paranoid watching our own videos.
Turn the spirit
I
box
just
on now.
put it this way, there's only just two of us.
I know. It's still like watching it still freaks us out. Cause we're actually there. We're actually in the moment there.
We're just throwing it
You guys get to watch it through a screen. We're actually
That's what
there.
it was doing for me.
Hearing
We're
and,
throwing it on the ground.
hearing and seeing some of this shit, it just freaks you out. It really does.
You know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here.
Oh, is this the one? Yes, watch this. This is, you can watch it. It crawls away.
Is
On,
that human or not?
look at it. It like crawls away behind the camera.
That's human or not?
I don't know. It is really creepy. But I love that capture. That's the best capture from this thing.
Alright,
The SLS
so the
capture
time
never-
has
the
come.
SLS
We are
camera
now
never lets
going
us
to go
go.
to sleep in this building.
Caught no activity.
We're going to see what's going to happen. We've decided that we're going to sleep together because we find that most of the activity is happening in the bar area instead of upstairs or the basement. So we're going to sleep together up here. So without further ado, let's set up the camera on the tripod and let's
This year, I want to bring a
Alright,
psychic
so
medium
I am-
onto the channel. We're gonna team up. I heard
my
that a
bag
famous
right.
psychic medium in Saskatchewan wants to come and join our investigation, and I'm all for it. Her name is Jackie, and I know someone that trusts her, so I trust her as well. I know it's not.
Alright,
just
where are you
gonna be
putting
a
your
fake,
sleeping bag?
But I've heard lots about her, and I think I've always wanted to get a psychic medium involved, and I think I have the opportunity.
And where are you putting your
So
sleeping bag again?
If Jackie is out
Right like
there,
that?
I am interested in doing a
Alright, and the
collaboration
camera will sit like this.
on a location. So
You're so
preferably the Tommy Douglas building because I really want to get down to the bottom of what's there and confirm what we've captured to what she has.
Alright,
to say.
so it's morning time now. We've spent the entire night. Don't forget to like the video. Don't
It
forget
is
to share
really
it,
cool,
and don't forget to
actually.
subscribe. Thank you so much for
We
watching.
did, yes. So, anyways, that is it for the videos tonight. If anyone has any questions, now would be the time to ask. We are going to be heading out in just a few minutes here, but if anyone's got any questions, we'll hang out, we'll answer some questions. But again, if Jackie is out there and is watching this, we are very much interested in teaming up with you at a location to get down to the bottom of what is there. It'll be a location we've been to before because we want to know what's there. See if we can back up some of our evidence with what you're saying. So I think that would be very interesting and very cool to see. And I've always wanted to work with a psychic medium, but I don't trust people as much. So I think it'd be very cool. And you're very credible, so Jackie's out there watching this. Let's do a team up. Send me an email, purgatoryventures@gmail.com, and let's get something going. Let's get a collaboration going. So if anyone's got no questions, though, we will end the live stream for the night, and that'll be it. So we'll hang out just for a few minutes and see if there's any questions or anything at all, and then we will pack her in for the night. Also, don't forget to like the live stream. It helps us out quite a bit. Don't forget to go check out our merch store that we have made for you guys. I know lots of you were very interested in merch, and here it is. So I'll put the link in the chat one more time. And there it is. Go check out our merch store because you guys have been begging me for one, and I finally made one. So there's some of our merch on there. You guys can go have a look. There's no questions at all. I am going to get off for the night. I am tired. Got work tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. He doesn't. Lucky guy. He gets weekends off now. And then we'll be looking forward to the future. Summertime, March, middle of March, maybe. Doing some investigations, middle of March. I think Tommy Douglas is going to be less in the videos for this year. I want to try and stay away from there. We've covered it quite a bit in our investigation.
Sorry.
We've covered that building quite a bit in our adventures, so I kind of want to explore other buildings and do other things than just Tommy Douglas building. We got a really cool Halloween event planned already. I'm not going to talk about it because it's still so far away. Anything could happen. Like, if we get a really cool location, like one that's just like Halloween special worthy. Yeah. We get to this number here, we might make it. Who knows? But we'll see. But by the way, we get to 1,000. I want to bring 1,000. I want to 1,000. Not 1,000. Okay, that's not happening. I want to bring 4 or 5 viewers, including us, on a investigation at the Tommy Douglas Performing Arts Center. So, if you are interested in a paranormal investigation with us, click this click the subscribe button. You know, you don't even have to come and join us. Just click it anyways. We got good stuff. So, so what's going to be involved in the investigation with us once you click the subscription button is you have to live in Canada. You have to be able to drive to the Tommy Douglas building, meet us there, and you bring your sleeping bag, a pillow. Food will be provided, thanks to us, Purgatory Adventures, for subscribing to us. And 4 or 5 of you will have the lucky chance of coming and joining us and spending the night at the Tommy Douglas Performing Arts Center. But you must be subscribed so you know when the competition opens, because there are only 4 or 5 spots, depending on how many people are going to want to come with us on this investigation. But it will be a Facebook only event, so you must have a Facebook account. You must be part of our Facebook group, because it will only be on Facebook. And we will be hang on, guys. I gotta get you the link to the Facebook group if you want to come and join this. I'm not signed in on my computer, so I gotta go on my phone. I got it. Don't worry. So go and join our Facebook group. I'm getting the link for you guys here in 2 seconds. Share. No, go away. My fat fingers can't hit the share button. Alright, so go and join our Facebook group, and we will have a competition, I guess you could call it, of a potential investigation with us. So thank you so much for still being subscribed to us. We have many stuff planned. Again, no videos for right now until middle of March. So but once we get to, if we get to 1,000 subscribers we will have a video coming out of our 1,000 subscriber celebration video with our viewers. So we will go to the Tommy Douglas building in the middle of winter. We don't care. Whenever we hit this number is when the competition is going to go live. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool. There might be, I think we're going to do a waiver too. You have to sign a waiver for cover on. So me and you will talk about that later. Yeah, when we get close to that, but we still got 30 more to go. 30, we've been stuck at 900 and something for how long now? 3 months? So, make this number go to 1,000. And we will do a viewer investigation. You guys come spend the night, bring your sleeping bags, and we'll have fun at the Tommy Douglas building, getting our asses scared out of our yeah, we're getting our minds, getting scared. Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. I'm very excited for it. So hope you guys subscribe, or hope you guys just continue watching our videos. So I see you guys all the time are watching our content. It really does mean a lot to us, considering we're not posting anything. So, and I see you guys are still active. We've had quite a few people come by, more than I thought was going to join us tonight. But it feels good to know that people are still supporting us, even though we've gone on a long break. So, but anyways, we're gonna sign off. If there's no questions at all for tonight, again, feel free to ask questions. If there's no questions by, oh, look who's back, our main man. He's been hiding out in chat. Look who's back.
How was your sleep at the Tommy Douglas?
He had a great sleep, actually. Trust me, I reviewed the footage from it. He had a great sleep at Tommy Douglas building. It's always us that gets the bad end of the stick, I guess you could say.
We get the worst.
We get the worst of it.
Basement. Hear everything.
You hear everything in the basement. Echoes. So. I was watching 28 Days. Is that a good show? Like, should I start watching that? I've heard stuff about it. But
actually, yes, that's a good show.
It's a good show. It's
crazy.
It's one I should start. But that's the thing about those paranormal shows, is I don't know if they're real or not. But I guess it's just with art stuff. You don't know if it's real or not. I could show you 100 million things to prove it is real, but you're still going to disagree with me. So, my show that I'm hooked on right now, my paranormal show that I'm hooked on, is Destination Fear. Oh, it's so good.
I've got to wait for another.
I know, we gotta wait for the next one. It's so good. Destination Fear is like my idol right now. They go to some crazy places in the US. Like our stuff looks just mellow compared to some of their stuff, some of their haunts they've gone to. So it's short, 3.5 hours, and you're done, really. It's a 3-hour show.
It's a TV.
Oh, it's like a series. Huh.
It's
maybe
like 45 minutes.
I'll have to watch it. I'll have to watch it and see.
It's pretty crazy stuff.
Do they do some crazy? Do they spend the night? Or they spend 28 days there?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Could you imagine? 2 people? 28 days.
And there's like, that's your
6 episodes. I'll have to watch it. Watch Destination Fear with Dakota Layden. You'll love it. The first season was just insane. It was insane. The new ones were really good too. The second last episode where there's like balls of light flying around and they're chasing after lights, and there's like, what else happened in that episode? Like, there's some crazy stuff going on.
stuff charging at them.
Stuff running at them. They're hearing footsteps. They seen a full person run by. Like, that was a crazy episode. The one where they had that shadow person run out of the room at them, and that was freaky. Or remember the one where there's like that, they heard the yelling at the end of the hallway? There's like that thing that was like screaming at them. It was like screaming.
You're watching.
No. Is it streaming somewhere? It's on Discovery Plus. That's where I watch it. I watch it on Discovery Plus. That's my show. One of my favorites. So if you don't have Discovery Plus, it's worth getting. There's so many cool paranormal shows. Plus, you get every episode of Ghost Adventures. So, yes, they're Ghost Adventures. Confirmed.
There hasn't been any.
I don't watch it anymore, actually. It's kind of fake for me now. That one I don't have. You gotta get it. There's actually a lot of cool paranormal shows on there. There's a lot, but I'm absolutely hooked on Destination Fear. Like, it is so good that it's just one of my favorites.
There's a lot of ghost shows.
There's a lot of ghosts. Like, there's Ghost Asylum. There's they actually have a tab for the paranormal and the unexplained. They have a tab on here that's dedicated to the paranormal and the unexplained. And like you can watch Demon House, Zach Bagans, Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters. You can watch Destination Fear. What else?
Well, that's
My Possessed Pet. I watched that. That was kind of, I didn't really like that one. Then there's the Paranormal Caught on Camera, which is like a Nuke's Top 5, but like a televised one.
artistic.
Yeah, the Dead Files, Ghost Asylum, Paranormal Lockdown with Nick Groff. Lots of Ghost Adventures on here, spin-offs. Ghost Nation. Like, there's so many on here. So many different shows. Oh. Yeah, you gotta get it. It's so good. There's so many good shows, so many good paranormal shows on here. The Dead Files they have on here. Alaskan Killer. Like, they have everything. They have all, like, unexplained, paranormal. It is just worth having. Another good series. Finding Bigfoot. I'm not a Bigfoot believer either. UFOs, I'll believe it when I see it. I haven't seen it, so it's hard to believe it. Ghosts, I've seen it, you know, witnessed it, experienced it. So,
Oh, that's what I.
what?
Dead Files.
Dead Files, yeah, they have that on there too.
Urban
So,
Legend.
yeah, they got a lot of cool stuff on here. So, I recommend getting Discovery Plus, and I guarantee you'll love Destination. It's also where we came up with the idea to sleep at a location and film ourselves. Yeah, that's where we got the idea from. Gotta give credit to them because their show is just awesome.
Not decent.
But they separate at nighttime. I love it. It's just so good. I can't get enough of it. So. But I hope everyone's doing good. What time is it? Almost. We'll go till 10 o'clock, okay? Then we'll get off. Or maybe 10:05. I don't know.
Gosh.
You know what they say about big feet. Oh my. Big shoes. That's funny. Yeah, Bigfoot probably gets his shoes made at that Big and Tall shop. I want to get a new piece of paranormal equipment, but I don't know what to. Should we get a new piece this year? But Ovuluses are hard to get because they're not like you got to get them custom made, right? Like you type in Ovulus and nothing comes up.
Is that like
Which one?
website?
Oh, Ghost Shop?
Yeah.
They don't have it on there. They don't make them.
They were just
What? No, they don't. Unless they just got it.
it's just Russian tall.
Ghost Stop don't have it. There's no way they have a.
That was like a long time.
They don't have an Ovulus, and if they did, it's gonna be expensive because I believe they don't manufacture them anymore. They have it or not. Ghost Stop is so cool. If you guys haven't heard of it, go check it out. I would love to be sponsored by these guys. It's like it's basically the Spirit Box but worse. I'm not a fan of it. What's it? Oh yeah, Ovulus. Ooh, we should get one of those. That'd be cool. A motion detect. Hey,
Right there, see it?
but you can't get it. It's currently unavailable. No longer available. See, it's not. You can't get this item anymore.
How about Amazon?
No, Amazon don't have them either because they don't make them anymore. Like they must have been like discontinued or something. But you go to Amazon and there's nothing on there. Mr. Squatch and Tall. Squatch and Tall. I love it. You need to open a Squatch and Tall. I know, I really want one too. I really want to get that music box though. We should save up and like combine our money and just buy a music box this year. Because it's for, it's for an, like a, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing. See, there's nothing. Oh, I know why. Here we go. We got it. Let's change to the U.S. Region. Go from country to states. No, we won't go there because if you go to certain places, they won't ship to Canada. Yeah. I know most places in the US will ship to Canada. You can't get it, I'm telling you. But I want to get the music box. The music box you can get, and it's awesome. It's so cool. What's it called? The Parabox?
That was paranormal.
No, it's not. That's a different thing. Box, I think it's called.
Sick music.
Oh yeah. Music box. Paranormal. Where? No, that's not it. Motion activated. Can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. If anyone knows the name of the paranormal box that's motion detector, let me know. Music. I'll just Google it. Music box. I know some of this stuff is hard to get. Oh, that's what it's called. It's called the PMB. There it is.
Okay, yeah.
The Paranormal Music Box. The PMB by Para. I know it's $400, but it's worth it. It's so expensive, but it is so cool. Oh, wait, here's a video.
はいはいはいはいはい拍手も何もしてないよ
Look at
ね
it.
見えてるよねオルゴール鳴ったよねおーマジでかちょっと
What?
待ってこれ貴重めちゃくちゃ貴重ライブでオルゴールが拍手もなしに普通に鳴ったの今初めてですよね
How creepy that is.
Yeah, it's a really creepy thing, but it's so cool. I really want to get one. No, gotta show you guys this. This is what I want. Wish list right here. It's a motion active. So on the front of this thing, there's a sensor. And if anything walks by it, like anything at all, it'll go off. And it's supposed to be really creepy. I've seen some amazing stuff captured with this device. So that is top of my wish list right now. So,
$400.
$400.
Got your left.
Pay off my credit card, then I can buy it. And I'll get
creepy thing in the room.
I'll get half. Well, I think if we did halfers on it, we could do it.
Probably.
Oh, and that's United States money too. Actually, it might even be more than that because I think that's I think that's in US. So what's USD to CAD? I'm pretty
Probably
sure.
like 500.
So $3.99. That's $534. Why is it so expensive?
US dollar.
I know, but like, why in general is it $300 US or $400 US? No, they don't. Canada sucks. We don't have the cool stuff, the cool toys. We don't have the cool toys here. Oh, I'm changing the language. Go away. I do that. Oh, right there. Yes, I got a mechanical keyboard. It's awesome. It's wicked. I've had it for years.
Yeah.
That narrows it down. It's called the PMD Music Box. There's so many things I want to get. I'm pretty sure we're only gonna find. I think we're only gonna find it in the US.
Here's pretty.
What?
Like the one with the crank on the side?
No, they can't. It's that music box goes by it goes off by motion. What's it called? Paranormal. But yeah, that's the top of my list. That's what I want to get for the
PMB.
PMB. Okay, not D. There's nothing. It's not there. It's only the US. The US has all the cool stuff. They have all the cool toys that I want. Why it's so expensive. They just moved to the US. Yeah. They got all the cool stuff, man. They got all the cool paranormal equipment that I want. I don't know. We should buy our really, really retardedly expensive equipment. The most expensive piece of equipment that we have is the SLS camera, and it was like $300 and some. Oh yeah, I guess the drone would be. I'm talking about like equipment-wise that we use. Like I'm not talking about filming equipment. I'm talking about equipment that we use to capture. Well, anyways, I think we're gonna head out for the night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Josh. Thank you so much for being here. It was good. Anyways, have a good night. Peace. We'll see you guys in the next. See you guys next time. I don't know when that'll be. Probably March. Maybe we'll do another. We'll do another live stream maybe in February. But yeah, well, I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Oh! The light just turned on! The light just turned on, bro! What was that?
I don't know.
That was a scream! What happened? What happened?
COZ over. Talking to you. A devil.
Okay, go up. Whoa! Oh, Jesus!